Okay, so let's jump right in. There's an incredible entrepreneurial transformation happening in Bangladesh right now. I mean, the whole ecosystem is just buzzing with new ideas and so much potential. But here's the big question. How do you take all that potential and turn it into real, lasting success? Well, that's exactly what we're going to break down today.
And just to give you a sense of the scale we're talking about, think about this number. In Bangladesh, there are nearly 1.5 million small and medium-sized enterprises, SMEs. And together, they contribute over 25% to the entire national GDP. That's not just a small piece of the pie, they are an absolute powerhouse for the economy.
But with all this incredible growth and all this opportunity, there's a serious challenge hiding just beneath the surface. It's this tough question that really every single entrepreneur has to face at some point.
So what's going on? I mean, why are so many of these brilliant, innovative businesses closing down just a couple of years after they launch? The ambition is there, the market is there, so what's the missing piece of the puzzle?
All right, let's pull back the curtain on this hidden challenge. And let me be clear, this isn't about a lack of passion or people not working hard enough. Not at all. The hurdles these entrepreneurs are up against are often much more structural, much more strategic.
And wow, take a look at these numbers. They really paint a picture. Over 60% of SMEs don't have a formal business plan. And an even bigger number, a staggering 70%, don't have a marketing strategy. See, the problem is, founders are often experts at what they do, but not necessarily at the fundamentals of business. It's like trying to navigate a storm without a map and compass.
And really, it all boils down to these core issues. We're talking about poor planning, shaky financial management, and, this is the big one, a real lack of access to experienced guidance. These aren't just small hiccups. No, these are major cracks in the very foundation of a business that stop them from ever really growing.
So, if the problem is a lack of guidance, then what's the solution? Well, this brings us to a really powerful strategic resource that is honestly changing the game for entrepreneurs everywhere: business mentorship.
Now, you might be asking, what is business mentorship really? It's definitely not just getting some casual advice over coffee. It's a structured, supportive, long-term relationship. The best way to think about it is like having a seasoned co-pilot in the cockpit with you, someone who's flown this route 100 times before and can guide you right through the turbulence.
And let's be clear, this is a world away from your typical classroom training. A class is general, it's theoretical. Mentorship is completely personalized. It's all about applying proven strategies to your specific challenges for your business, right here and now. It's one-on-one, it's interactive, and it's built for real-world results.
So here's what it all comes down to. So many entrepreneurs have that fire, that ambition, that amazing vision. What mentorship does is build the bridge, the practical, strategic, step-by-step bridge to get them from that vision to a tangible, successful business.
Okay, so we've covered the what. Now for the so what. What does a mentor actually do for you? Let's dig into the concrete benefits that take all that raw potential and turn it into real, measurable performance.
Oh, the advantages are massive. First, a mentor helps you get crystal clear on your vision and goals. Then, they help you build strategies that can actually compete out there. They instill financial discipline, help you grow as a leader, and, this is huge, they give you access to their network. That can open doors you didn't even know existed. And all of this massively boosts your chances of survival.
And this right here is the absolute key. Look, anyone can read a book about business strategy. A mentor shows you how to actually apply that knowledge when you're in the hot seat, when the decisions really matter. It's a difference between knowing the path and actually walking the path.
So how does a mentor help you walk that path? Let's make this real. To see it in practice, let's take a look at the approach of a leading business mentor in Bangladesh to really understand how this whole process works.
Let's talk about someone like M.D. Joynal Abdin. He's not just a consultant. We're talking about a veteran with 2 decades of experience. Someone who's been in the trenches, helping SMEs build their businesses from the ground up, all by focusing on practical, research-driven results.
And you can see his approach is methodical. It's holistic. There's no guesswork here. It's a step-by-step process that covers all the bases. You start with a solid business model, you move to a strategic growth plan, you get ready for global markets, you master your finances, and you build up your leadership skills. It's a comprehensive roadmap to success.
And check this out. This is where a great mentor can be a total game changer. Global reach. A huge part of this mentorship model is helping Bangladeshi businesses break into untapped markets with massive potential, like Latin America and East Africa. Think about it. How many entrepreneurs would even know where to start with that on their own?
All right, so let's bring this all together. Why is this conversation about mentorship so incredibly important, especially right here, right now? What does this all mean for your path to growth?
Here's the bottom line. The market is more competitive than it has ever been. Going it alone is a massive risk. Mentorship has completely shifted from being a nice-to-have luxury to being a decisive competitive advantage. Frankly, it can be the one thing that determines whether your business sinks or swims.
And I think this quote just nails it. Every single entrepreneur starts out with a powerful vision. That's the spark. But mentorship, that's what provides the structure, the strategy, and the guidance to turn that little spark into a sustainable, roaring fire.
So the final question is really for you. Are you ready to finally bridge that gap between your ambition and your achievement? If you're an entrepreneur who is serious about elevating your business, this is your moment. The path to structured, sustainable growth is right here.